Oh, you didn't do that old Bill Patterson's. Oh, okay.
No,
He's been on that, been on Whatnot.
Oh, I got a little. Well, I call him little. He's about 6'5", but my nephew, he does something. He was up here, and I just sent him a bunch of my stuff.
Jody said
he
one
does
sold
that.
for last night, sold for ungraded.
it was $3,300.
What was it?
I bet it was an 1893 S.
So this guy has known this other gentleman for 30-something years.
Yeah.
Well, in 1963, 2 days after Kennedy was assassinated, he rolled with aluminum foil and newspaper gobs of Morgans.
And peace dollars.
And peace dollars.
Yeah.
And this guy brought them to him, and anyway, he opens them up in front of you. Unbelievable.
Probably paid spot for them.
Oh yeah. Well, back then, yeah, they wouldn't be hardly.
But that guy, I think he said he paid $1.50 an ounce for them.
And I mean, these things
Yeah.
were, I mean, they're immaculate. I got two
rolls or two coins.
2 coins.
And they're how much?
Well, not all of them were that expensive.
Oh, okay.
No. Some of them went for 110.
Okay.
You know, stuff like that.
But
that ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's
like Jody
but
was
I mean,
saying,
he would open them up.
the ones wrapped in foil, and then he'll wrap a newspaper around them also. Like they just,
Yeah,
like
they look
almost
like they
better
just
than
got
they
off.
came from the
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
And
the
then he
ones
had-
just wrapped in newspaper,
They're
they're all
toned.
They were all
out.
toned.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad either.
No,
to
they
a
were
degree,
going
because
for-
some
yeah.
of them are in beautiful
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah, they were going for some pretty good on the tones too. But
Yeah.
no, this guy, he's up in Illinois, up by Chicago area. But
Chi-town.
yeah, but it was neat to watch him because he'd open them up and you wouldn't know.
That would be cool. That's
Yeah.
treasure hunting right there.
Yeah.
El Reno Coin Shop.
Hey, I was just
Be open 10 to 4.
probably
All right,
75 pounds of coins, silver.
I heard that. I was on there last night. I heard this guy talking, the owner of that deal doing the auction.
Years ago.
He said the
And his
old
dad
man has
still has a whole
trunks
bunch of
full of them.
stuff. They live down in Marlow. Jeff lives in,
If he threw all them up at the
Wow.
same
Yeah.
time, what do you think that'd do to the market?
all that out. I'm
I-
like, well, we're bringing
You
it
know,
up here.
the
Right,
crime is
And
pretty
talk to
strong.
the
I don't even know if
professor
it would.
because all the
it
people on my
affect it.
channel
Yeah.
call
I
me
mean, really,
professor,
it's
which he is.
Yeah.
You know, so.
What did you make it over to the show?
Cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Bring all that
next
up
week.
here and he may
No,
have
did
to
you make it
take-
over to the city?
oh
he may have- it might
no,
take me
I didn't make it over there.
We went. It was.
I didn't get Wednesday. I got off of my
Did you?
weight restriction this Wednesday.
Right.
Day
Oh,
late and a dollar short. Happens every time. I'm used to it. You know, yeah, just, you know.
It was.
Right.
It was
Right.
interesting.
I heard that they had a bunch of classes and stuff upstairs.
We didn't go up there for any of that.
Well, it was supposed to be 2 levels of dealers, I thought, but I don't
The
know.
only thing we were on the bottom level the whole time. We didn't even
Yeah, I didn't
go
know there was
upstairs.
a-
I did see
Well, they
that.
sent me a map. Well, I requested one, and they had all of the tables mapped out because it was different prices. I mean, they had premium stuff, they had corner stuff, and you know, if you wanted a cheapo, it was back in
the back.
off
In the
the
corner.
beaten path,
Yeah.
you know. But
We ended on the north end. I said, I think we're over in the international coin area.
Oh, yeah. Did y'all see that gold bar in the?
We watched
did y'all
a guy-
take a picture of it.
We watched a guy take it out. Probably 16-year-old kid there with him. He goes over there and puts his hand in there, picks it up, turns it up, pushes out of the hole, and he gets about yay far out. And
Before
Oklahoma
security.
City officer, I was standing right there. I thought he was just fixing to bash him with a nightstick.
Oh my Lord!
And the guy goes, "Oh, I didn't mean anything, but I just wanted to show him how heavy it is, how heavy it was."
Yeah.
He goes,
Well, how about
"You're
you
stupid.
put
Get out
it
here."
down and have
That's
him put his hands
Right.
and lift it up.
But you know, I've seen them on shows where they will have a little bitty hole.
Yeah,
If you can finagle it out, I guess it's yours.
Yeah.
yeah.
So maybe
Well, I
he
think
thought
that
something like that. I
that
don't
was
know.
like what, 2 million or
Yeah,
3
it
million?
was
1.3.
Yeah, 1.3.
Yeah,
I think
right.
it was 20. 27 pounds, I think.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do if somebody ever walked in the shop.
Right, yeah, right.
I need to get rid of that. You pay spots. I'm in trouble today,
Yeah.
fellas.
You
Yeah.
got any more cooker rinds?
Yeah, I got a few.
I'll trade you.
Okay.
I got, looks like I got 2 up there. Let me see. I got a few left back
You're hoarding them back there.
here. Well, I don't really hoard them, but I've got a few. Get it over. There we go.
If you don't want to come out,
Yeah,
I'll
there's
want
4.
it.
There's 8.
I don't need that many.
12. I got 12. 13, 14. Got 14.
What are they? $23 today?
Oh.
Over.
Yeah, no, we're not 23 over. I wouldn't do that to you.
I haven't even looked at the spot this week.
It's crazy. It's
It
crazy.
was, yeah, it's actually down from earlier
Yes.
before
Oh,
it
really?
closed Friday because it was 41 an ounce.
All day Friday.
Yeah, and it came down to 40.78.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I mean, if we just round that to 40.75, I'll cut you a little off of the $4 deal. Yeah, I'll do them for $3.50 over. So let's see here, 3.5 plus 4.
How you doing?
All right.
Good.
75, 44 and a quarter. How many you need?
I think that's
4 times 4 be 166. Write it down here. I'm trying to keep track out here.
Pirate stacking. You guys live in El Reno?
Mhm.
Do you?
Be with you in just a minute.
No problem.
Looks like you're about out of hash.
Yeah,
They clean you out?
I tell you what, I got a whole bunch of mercury dimes in, and they sell a little better. And
Really?
so, yeah, with everything being up, I cleaned out a whole bunch, took it to the wholesaler.
Oh,
So, that way, I don't want to be just flat upside down and some of it. And
Right.
some of it was old, so it paid me to take it in.
Franklin.
No, I'm good. See if some of it, I don't know what all you got, but if it's just a straight modern deal,
They're all modern.
well, but then you got the price value. If it goes over a certain amount, they've made it complicated. Instead of just a flat grading and whatever you got, send it. There's a modern, there's a standard, there's a rush it through, there's an economy and I try to just do the economy and the standard. Well, that's what I try to do. But then again, like just for example, you send in a 2025 proof and you send in what is the key date? A 95 proof.
Mhm.
The grading fee would be the same because they're both modern, but the 95, since it's worth more, they put a percentage on whatever bracket it falls into. So then you get
Price goes north.
yeah.
What do they do on signature labels? What was that $5 upcharge or something?
It depends on what they got available. They advertise that, and then half the time you mark it down and yep, I want to get that. And you put all that in, and then they email me and say, well, that's not available, but we have this or that. They want to keep your extra $5, but it's not what you want. So, and most of that signature label stuff, to be honest with you, TV company send in 5 monster boxes and they do it all, and then there's only 500 available, and all the people at NGC are probably going, but you sent us 2,500,
Right.
You know. Then 6 months later,
There's 500 more of it.
500 found in the back lot. We dusted them off, and and we're gonna do these for the same price we did the first 500. And it's like, oh man, you jerks. Times
One of those guys on that
0.25.
app that I was on,
Yeah.
he said he doesn't grade any of them.
So when we get up into a high grade and MS65 is $400 and MS66 is $1,400, I can just tell you, well, that's 66.
Yeah.
And you don't know the difference between a 65 and a 66.
He said that it's just a big money game.
He said
Until you actually get one
Which
graded.
he doesn't
Yeah.
collect. He's just a seller.
He
Right.
said he went to.
I'll be honest with you.
NGC one time, and he said there was an old guy sitting back there eating Cheetos while he was grading.
Why he was great.
Well, he must have been out front like this guy I got sitting out back, because the reality of it is I got a confirmation on the last set of coins that I sent in. I sent them in 2 weeks ago, and I just got confirmation yesterday that they got them signed in. But my tracking showed that they'd been signed for and delivered 5 days after I sent them. That's how backed up they are.
Yeah.
And I've got 3 ancient coins, Crusader coins, that they've been in the process now for over a month. I mean, they're so busy. This guy, I don't know where he took a tour of. He must have went in the wrong door.
Yeah, right.
Because they're and Sarasota, Florida is where they're located, and that's exactly where the hurricane, the second one, it hit right there, and they've been buried. So. All right, let me get you a bag. This is 205, and you got one. That's
me.
This is 39. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get everything lined out here. This is 9, 6, 25,
Oh, I was gonna tell you,
$1.
While you're trying to do your math.
No, go right ahead.
We was over there. They had that
Reflection
exhibit,
provides a good
exhibit set up
line of sight, doesn't it?
over there at that show. And
Oh, wait a second. That's not right. Yeah, hang on to that thought. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay.
through there for Bob. As I figured, Jody didn't make it very long. He said, I gotta go find some bargains. It's too much reading for me.
Yeah,
So he heads out.
usually they have one coin and they'll have 9 miles of
Oh, yeah.
paperwork talking about it.
Right.
I found one over there. It was a little shipwreck exhibit. It was pretty neat. And I thought, hell, that's one I'm gonna vote for. So I go over there and put my vote in. I was walking around, walked right out of that deal and looped around, headed to the back to go over to the concession stand. Self checkout.
Y'all looking to buy some stuff or?
Nah,
Looking?
I just got
Go over there and
something
put
that
your order in.
I don't know nothing about anything, but.
And then here's a
I'll
big
see what
open
they
look
cooler
at.
right
Yeah.
next to it. You want 2 bottles of water,
Didn't
you
know if
slide
you could
your
get
card,
him
you just go there and get them
He's
yourself.
excited about it.
He picks
Heck
up
yeah.
every coin
Wow.
that he can find. So when I
Oh,
get
that's
done
good.
using that
That's
one,
good.
I
As I
just
look back around, I
gather
turn
them
around,
up,
I
you
see
know.
this guy
Yeah.
standing just inside
Yeah,
the
it's-
exhibit area looking at the
It's fun,
exhibits.
let me tell you.
And I stopped there in front of
But
him
it
for a
costs
second,
money.
I was looking at him.
Yes, it does.
7 feet from him, across the
But
Right.
if you start at
Started
that
it, I
age,
wish I'd have
You're
started
that guy.
age.
me too.
I'm that guy.
Absolutely. Have grandpa and mom and dad help buy it.
Walked all over. Is the guy
My-
that
my
always been
brother
on Stars numerous times
said
selling
I had a-
$5 coins.
A weapon. How you doing?
Older,
All right.
gray-headed
And
guy.
he
Oh, yeah, yeah.
he wanted
Yeah.
it.
It was him.
He said, "How
Cool.
about I pay you in silver?" And I said, "Well, I don't have any silver, but okay." So he gave me silver eagles, and it was all over with.
Really?
Yeah, I was
I've
done.
been using these dadgum
It's
deals.
something you didn't have, so you got it now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Now I got pirate fever.
Right.
You know,
Right,
just like
absolutely.
everybody else. And then after you start stacking silver, gold, whatever, and then you get
32.
interested in the numismatic side of it. And then you start appreciating the old stuff and the stuff that's in phenomenal condition
Right.
that you can't afford.
Right.
You know.
That's where it gets you is the prettier the stuff looks, it seems like the more it is, you know.
Hmm.
You go to like Sam's and you start at the cheapest TV. By the
Right.
time you're at the other end,
You're 150 inch.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There we go.
3 times as much.
Yeah,
Here, I
3 times
appreciate
as
you.
much. Or 4,
Yeah.
depending
got
on
a-
what it is.
I don't know if your dad's interested
Yeah.
in a big one, but I got a 100-ounce Engelhard bar.
Oh boy.
100 ounce.
Yeah.
What do you want for it? Oh, tell me.
I tell you what, if he's serious about it, I'll do it for just spot.
I was
you know.
here when the guy was selling it to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And as a monster.
Yeah.
Good
It's
Lord.
just tying up a bunch of
Right,
money, and it's just
right.
sitting,
Just
and everybody I call, oh yeah, I want it, and then they don't show up,
Show up, yeah,
and then, but I know he puts back a lot of big stuff, so that's
Right.
that's a big one.
That's a
And
big one.
It's
If I had it laying around,
yeah, well, you could paint the thing black, it'd make a heck of a doorstop.
right. Expensive door.
Yeah, well, it probably wouldn't. I'll show you. I got it right here.
It's a little video thing.
But it's got serial number stuff, so those are good, the serial numbers. That way you can put them on your insurance if you need to, or at least have it. So if it
Yeah.
ever gets stolen, you can at least record
Feel
it.
how heavy that is?
You'll feel it. We're both in.
Yeah.
That's pure silver.
Yeah.
That's your future partner.
Yeah.
That's a new Corvette about 30 years from now.
Right.
Do not drop it. Give it back.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah,
Sure.
hey, well,
Maybe
that'll keep
go down
him
to
busy.
$35.
yeah, maybe.
Next week.
I'll take it to Duncan. So, I think it'll be gone. 3 stuff, they won't carry that over to 24. And then some of that, they'll only carry over a couple of months into the next year. So let me see what's available. And
I'm not in any rush. I'll talk to you next week.
okay, yeah, like I said, I'll let you know before I even send it, kind of what we're looking at and what we can't
Sounds
do.
good.
All righty, man.
See you, Rick.
All right, take care.
How's the recovery coming, man?
Good, kicking.
What
Huh?
did you have done to it?
I got rid of a toe.
Just kick me out of the way if you need to.
Next year or so, I don't know
Future-
if any
fu-
of
are
this
you a
is worth
future silver
anything,
stacker?
But you take a look at it, 'cause like I said.
Well, you're
picks
gonna be
up
right.
stuff.
You start getting silver and
well, let's see.
gold and coins and stuff. You like picking up coins?
Yeah.
That's how we started, right?
All right.
Just looking.
Spin these because these are modern dollars. They're just kind of rough.
Right.
This is just a modern quarter. So
Okay.
same way. So there's just count that. This is a foreign coin.
How you doing?
Now it's old. Let me see here. Well, I guess wasn't his day or whatever.
You need a place to sit down, my man? Okay, buddy. He's coming back in here in just a second.
Oh yeah.
think he's moving his car forward. It's a great day to be out
It is
looking
nice,
at
yeah.
silver and showing the professor some stuff. You know that's his new nickname, right? The professor. It's all over YouTube.
Yeah.
All over Texas and California. Hey, the professor answer this question?
Right.
Yeah, he can.
What guy is that? It says YouTube.
Huh?
It says YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
He watches, well.
Well, guess
I don't
what?
let him watch it no more, but he used to watch it.
Well, he's going to be on one.
Oh, yeah. You gonna be on the YouTube?
Yep. Here, we'll get that way you can maybe hop on there and show him.
All right.
Because he will be on there.
All right.
It'll load tomorrow. So.
My mom, when she was alive, she used to collect diamonds.
Oh yeah.
And man, she had milk jugs full of diamonds. I don't know
Wow.
what happened to them after she passed away, but
I bet you wished you had those.
yeah,
Because
it's,
those probably.
yeah, 'cause
probably
she
has
was collecting
silver.
back before I was born.
Yeah.
So, you know, so
I've got a bag of steel pennies
Mm.
at home. They're not worth anything.
Right,
But
they're
they're
different.
just a memento from her father and her mother from years and years ago.
I'm not gonna tell you. You're gonna have to go look. Why is this so spinny? You go look at my roller coaster.
the question is, why are you spinning?
Cause it's fun!
All right, stop. Or you knock something over.
One
New
of those
England
deals,
states,
but,
and they would cut an X.
Once you
and
get
they
in
would
on
cut
it,
'em,
it's
you
so
know, where they were
addictive.
pie shaped, and they made 8 pieces, and that's where they
Yes.
got the pieces of 8s and
It
2
sure
bits,
is.
4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All that come into play, and so I think this is just a novelty coin.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it doesn't say it on there, but the numbers are definitely wrong.
Right.
I mean, it'd be like us getting, you know, a dime and it said $50 on
Right,
it.
yeah.
Hey, it's a 20, 25. I mean, it shouldn't. You'll get a little ripple from all
Right.
these guys that think, oh, I better get a 20, 25 penny, which
Right.
has nothing to do with
Yeah.
Right.
what's going on. But what it will do is if the government makes pennies obsolete, like they did our old constitutional silver stuff, then legally you can melt it down, do whatever you want to do with it.
Right.
Well, if they do that with copper, you'll be able to legally take any of your pre-82 pennies that are copper, scrap them if you want to. Now here's the deal. It takes in between 147 and 150 pennies, depending on where, to make a pound. A pound of copper is running about $4.75 to $4.85 where you go. So
Yeah.
anybody that's anybody is going to want to swap $1.50 for
Right.
a $5 bill.
Right.
So copper, the people in the copper market are probably scared to death right now because it's either going to go down or something's going to happen.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, look, I appreciate you.
no problem,
No.
no problem. Sorry for the wait.
No,
we just
no, you're fine.
usually early we're kind of slammed. we're just now coming back,
Right.
you know.
And,
So
well, I'm glad he's getting interested.
We'll go find
Yeah.
some more, right?
And stuff, so.
go find one of them bars for me.
There you
Yeah,
go.
right.
You know exactly
right.
how much they weigh. How can I
Y'all
help
have a
you?
great week.
Take
A
care.
lot. Oh, cool. Okay, well, you got the real deal here. Let's see.
Oh, what do we got? Some nickels?
90% and some more 90%. Okay. And then on your nickels, we're looking for the war nickels. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, these are just average wear, 50s and 60s. Spot for the 90% is crazy here the last couple of weeks. Okay, it closed yesterday at 40.78, so 40.78 times 0.715 equals 29.15, 29.15 times.
How much? Is that worth?
Spot price just for melt on this, $17.50.
Okay.
So
let's throw this into the mix. In what, the late 50s,
Yeah.
60s? I can't get
pre-64,
that
90%. Yep.
You could buy a gallon of gas with that
Yeah.
way
very
back
much.
then and still buy a gallon of gas and more than a gallon of gas for that.
Yeah, you can almost get a lunch for that.
Yeah, you almost might go to McDonald's and buy
a gallon of
big
gas and
Big
a
Mac.
hamburger on me.
Yeah, there you go.
That's kind of how it works, you know.
I mean, that I almost fill somebody's tank up, depending on what size your fuel tank is. Right
well,
there,
if you had a
35
motorcycle,
cents. Yeah, motorcycle.
a motorcycle would probably
Yeah.
do it.
Holy moly, 35 cents. We got 35 cents there, and there's
Well,
a lot of
60.
people carrying this stuff around, don't
Yeah.
even know it.
Here we go. Here's $2.50, but yeah, they're clad on the side. So, all right. Okay. Were you wanting to look at these, or were you wanting to look at some Mercury dimes? Okay, that'll work. Oh,
You could get a gold dime for $5.
Oh, real.
Same rolls about 150.
Oh, yeah, isn't that crazy? And silver, I don't believe silver's going to really go down that much. I think it's going to continue that bull run that's going on right now. And I think gold is too.
Yeah.
I mean, gold, Rich, it almost hit, what, 3,500 yesterday?
almost
It was real
36.
close. Oh, 36.
Almost
What am I
36.
thinking? It's over 3,500. Almost
Well,
36.
the word was
Over
there at about a year ago.
Yeah.
The word was is 2,500 by the year 25, 25 by 25. Everybody, kind of a little catchy thing. That was the thing, and so kind of shows about how much you could depend on some of these projections.
Right.
They only missed it by $1,100.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all. So it is what it is. 40.75 times 0.715, 3.15. $19 even. I got a little one here if you need it. You betcha.
Do you have any fines?
Sometimes when it rains, it pours.
If you're a
on these
collector, this
things.
would be pretty cool to have.
Watch that Sooner game, the Sooners, the football
close-up.
game.
Okay, here we go.
The rumor on the Libertads, and I say rumor because I haven't verified any of it, but the rumor is on the Libertads that the owner of the American Precious Metals Exchange, which is APMEX, had some kind of a contract with the Mexican government on the Libertads. Like I said, that's hearsay. I don't know that, so don't hold my feet to the fire.
Oh, no, we won't.
But when I do know, how people mix a little truth with a little whatever. That rumor kind of came out right after Pamp Swiss bought APMEX, and that just happened a little over a year ago, year and a half, something like that. So we know that APMEX was purchased by Pamp Swiss, and for whatever the reason is, the premium on Libertads has not come down like every other sovereign coin there is. American Eagles at one time during COVID, the premium was almost the price of silver. There was a big premium on Philharmonics, Krugerrands, any of the sovereign backed silver bullion, Maple Leafs, Britannia, you name it, they all had a big premium, and the Libertads were right there with them. And if you look on the internet, companies on the internet, even here at my shop, your local shops, that big premium since COVID, it has been in a downward trend to get the premiums back to something that's a little more pre-COVID,
Right.
rate, except for Libertads. And Libertads are kind of a crapshoot. You might go to a coin show and pick up some Libertads for $5, $6, $7 over spot, and if you can do that, that's a good deal. Seems like they're normally somewhere in the $10 over spot range, and or higher.
So was there some sort of deal with the big boys maybe that caused the Libertads to do
Well,
what they've done?
Going back to the hearsay rumor that I haven't verified, some of the other things that came along with that was this contract that Atmex had for importing Libertads. It was an exclusive contract. Now, I don't know that to be true, and I'm not standing on that as truth, but I will say if it is, well, that would explain it. Because if they have a contract and it's sole importation of those, and we don't have any, you can't get them unless you go through Atmex, then they have the ability to say, okay, well, we control that, and it's a monopoly. But I don't know. I don't know that, and like I said, I'm just saying that's a big what if. But there's something to it, because nobody can, everything is speculation, and nobody really knows why the premium is staying so high on Libertads when they're coming back down to pre-COVID prices on every single other sovereign bullion silver product there is. So it's not a low mintage. It's not a, it's none of the normal stuff. There's something else going on. We may never know.
Okay. Well, everybody, you might be shocked, but the professor did his research. And gee, what does he have right here? We've been talking about goldbacks, so let's get your take on this stuff, Rich.
Well, let me start off with saying I was very skeptical. But after doing my due diligence, which I can't say that enough, find out for yourself. Whether it's coins, goldbacks, whatever, do your research yourself. That way you're comfortable. But what I've found on the goldbacks is they do have 24 karat gold. They do have what they say, or possibly just a little more gold than what is listed on them. We've had I don't have one here, but we've had a 100 taken to the refiner and processed, and it should have had 1/10 of an ounce of pure gold, and it actually had just over 1/10. Now, not enough to really, make any big deal out of, but it was over. So that's good. So the gold's real, and you have to look at these different than gold bullion because they are different. You are going to have a hard time taking a 1 ounce gold coin and running to the grocery store or the local pizza place or any place that takes goldbacks and getting them to give you any kind of service with gold bullion. So there's advantage number one. These are accepted to do business in many places, and those places are online in your area, and the Goldback site can provide you with those. The only real negative thing is, and I will use the 100 as a guide because it's just easier to calculate. The current exchange rate is 716, I believe, 718. Let's just call
Yeah.
it seven. Let's just call it 7 even, so it's easy to multiply.
Yeah.
If gold is at almost $3,600 an ounce, we know that a 10th ounce gold eagle, if you just was lucky enough to get it for spot, would be $360. If the exchange rate for a goldback is $7, then a 100 would be 700. So there's 1/10 of an ounce of gold in a 100, and you can see there, oh, okay, well, melt. If you just did the melt to get your gold and have it in hand, the goldback is almost double, and so there's a big premium. But you have to consider the advantage too. The advantage is you can spend these and get change and goldbacks, and that you cannot do with the other. On the other hand, it's kind of hard to grasp this, but that premium doesn't really seem to be moving very much at all with goldbacks, which tells me that for a startup business that's just a few years old, they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to keep their premium down. And I would challenge anybody out there, whoever, worldwide, you start up a business, you front the gold, you front the artwork and all the money it takes to start up a business, and get a premium that you're going to have to carry on to your customers and beat goldbacks. It just isn't going to happen. And if I buy a goldback for, let's just continue to use the $7 exchange rate, if I buy it for $7, most of your distributors, they'll buy it back for usually mid 680,
Yeah, so
somewhere
you're just not
there.
getting killed.
Well, you're not if you buy just a gold eagle, okay, yeah, you save all that premium, which is small. But let's think about this. The government's been putting bullion coins out since 1986, and there's still a huge premium. The goldbacks, the premium is not something you should really factor in. Everybody seems to be trying to do that, but you're not losing this huge premium amount. You're losing a very small, just pennies on the dollar, just pennies, compared to if I took a gold eagle in, and even if I pay spot for a 10th ounce gold eagle and you got it online for 400 and I pay spot, again, spot's 360, you just lost $40. That's not going to happen if you had a 10th or a 100 goldback and you got it for 700, you take it in and they're going to pay you $685. Well, it's a $15 deal. So in the end, these right now, they're holding their value, and you can use them for a lot more things. Plus, they're beautiful.
Oh boy.
And to top that off, there are people collecting them, so they're taking off on the collectability for certain series. And some of those collectibles that are perfect 70s, some of them are 70s with a star. It's unbelievable. Some of those are pushing $1,000 for a collector. That one is one of the most popular ones there is, with the pirate ship and the lady. And
we're giving one of these away.
Are you?
Yep, at 4,000 subscribers. $5 Florida Goldback, and
Yeah.
I need to get another one.
And it's this is just it's new to a lot of people, and
They don't understand it.
Well, with new comes, you have a responsibility to check it out. And if you don't, then you're kind of scared. And I can understand it because I was skeptical and a little bit shy myself. But do your due diligence. And this, I will say this, and this is totally my opinion as the professor on Silver Stagger Cracker. I would do this way before I would do digital currency because this does have gold in it.
Yep.
And you hold it in your hand, it's not floating out here in space. Not say I'm not downing any type of digital investments, but these are with you. When you have these, they are in your hand. So
Just like silver, just like regular gold.
exactly.
Even copper bars that you've got.
Exactly. These are just a little bit of a different exchange rate. They're a little bit of a different investment, and they're, if they take off like they are doing and they continue to trend that way, this will be a secondary currency in this country. Just like when we started out in the 1700s, we were using English coins, we were using Mexican coins, we were before our country had a mint. That's what we used, along with silver dust, gold dust, and things of that nature. And now we know where our dollar's going, and people are investing in silver and gold and bullion, continental currency.
Yeah.
And this is just another form of currency that is backed by gold. And so
Well, there's the questions answered right there.
I think it's a good investment.
Yep. Okay. Well, you answered the question, and the same thing I've been preaching and pounding and getting hounded, and a lot of people love goldbacks right now. We got a poll going on right now, and it's about 50-50, but like you said, guys, do your research. And we're going to end it up there because we got another awesome long video with the professor in SSC, Oklahoma, United States of America, and we are
Out.